Welcome to Transformation Conversations with Coach Gayl Benson, where healing meets purpose and stories become strength. Get ready to reframe your mind and renew your perspective while reclaiming your power. Remember, your beginning is anywhere you start. Healed eyes. Healed eyes will change the prescription for your vision. Healed eyes will change whatever enticement or appetite that you have. We have to allow people and ourselves to change our minds, almost like a craving. You have a desire or a taste for a particular thing. And once you're able to have that experience, you get your hands on that very thing, baby, that you've just been fantasizing about. You've been thinking about how it's going to taste, how it's going to feel, how it's going to make you feel. And you get in the position to have and taste that very thing. And you realize that maybe you have to adjust your expectations because maybe it left an aftertaste in your mouth and maybe it didn't taste as good as you thought it would. And at that point, you make the adjustments. Either you experience it differently or you don't want it at all. And you change your mind. We have to allow ourselves to change our mind. We can't hold ourselves hostage because we've fantasized over a certain amount of time about this particular thing. And then once we experienced it, it was nothing close to what we've created in our mind. Even let's go as far as associating this with a physical condition. If you have a said condition, and you've been prescribed a particular medicine that you've been taking over time, a certain regimen, however many times a day, whether it's PRN as needed, but your body has become used to absorbing this medicine. But healing comes along, and you're no longer subject to that condition. So you no longer need the prescription that you were given. What you prescribe is no longer needed. And now that that has happened and taken place, do you continue to take that prescription? It's no longer serving you because healing came along. And I pray that as I go through my process and my journey of having healed eyes, I hope you get encouraged to allow your hearts, your eyes, and your souls to heal. Because once the healing takes place, your perception changes. And the things that you think you need and that you want are no longer the same. Healing brings about a responsibility to grow. And it makes you think differently. But do you act differently? That's a big A word. Act differently. We have to put in big A effort. And the A is we got to be accountable to make the changes once healing starts. We have to step in and be in partnership with our healing. We have to take action and do what's required so that we can adjust to the changes that are being made with us and within us. And then we have to function from a space of abundance. Because when healing comes, it opens up the door for so much more. And we have to be willing to receive that. So those are big A words. that are attached to our healing. And it requires us to have a new vision, a new prescription. As we grow and life changes and circumstances change, people change, hell, we change. So we have to hold ourselves accountable that when healing comes along, that we put in some big A effort, do some big A work so that we can allow ourselves to heal and grow. Don't hold yourself and restrict yourself to that one space and time where it was that one thing that and I know y'all know what, we've all been there. It was that one thing that we thought we couldn't absolutely not do without. There are some people and circumstances that we look back and we shake our heads in amazement and a little bit of embarrassment and concern that we were so adamant, fixated, attached, addicted, whatever that is. Did you hear those big A words? Adamant, addicted, and attached. All that changes when your vision changes, when the healing comes and you see things through healed eyes, healed hearts, and a healed soul. We change as we grow. So allow people to change their mind, even if their mind is no longer on you. Allow yourself to change your mind so that you can grow into the abundance that is waiting for you. Make room for the new vision with your new prescription. And be prepared, because healing doesn't stop. It continues to take place. So we have to be prepared to always make forward movement. Because most of the time, in my experience, most of the time, that thing I want so bad, that thing that's giving me this feeling, and I'm losing focus and I'm losing sight, is often not what I need or where I need to be. So once my eyes started healing, I redirected my focus, I repurposed my time and my energy. And I started realizing that my appetite was changing. And although I may have enjoyed that moment in time, that taste, that feeling, it was for that time. And the appetite is changed. Healing is happening. You have to see things, your circumstances, and people with healed eyes, healed hearts, and a healed soul. So I hope this inspires someone, as I inspire myself to embrace my healing, to embrace the power that I have to grow through what I'm going through, and allow myself to see with new vision, because I have a new prescription. I have healing eyes. I have a healing heart. As we heal, remember, we don't have to stay stuck in old places when we made old agreements and commitments, because at a time, things, circumstances, and people were different. So as the world and life evolves and changes around you, so should you. So free yourself from those old agreements you made with yourself, those old things you thought you needed or wanted. Lean into the healing. Give yourself permission to to wear that new vision, that new prescription. Lean into your healed eyes. It's okay to see things differently. You owe no excuses or explanation to what used to be. When things are shifting, you also shift. When things are moving, you move. You just have to decide which direction you're going to move in. So I hope your healed eyes, your healed heart, your healed souls move you forward and make room for the abundance that is waiting for you. Do the big A work. Do the big A work. Don't be afraid to hold yourself accountable or be held accountable. Don't be afraid to take action and adjust so that you can receive the abundance that is already waiting for you. Your future speaks far more power than your past ever will. I hope this inspires someone today. This is Coach Gayl Benson. Remember, your beginning is anywhere you start. Love you. Bye. Thank you for listening to Transformation Conversations with Coach Gayl Benson. Remember, your healing is your power and your story is still being written. Stay connected at www.IamCoachGaylBenson.com and follow me. Let's get social at Coach_Gayl Benson on Instagram for more inspiration.